to the beginning of top 16. Riddles versus MKBigBoss. We've seen this one before, but let's jump right into it here on PS2.
Yeah, this is a big set here. Riddles repping one of 3 Kazuyas in Winter's top 48.
That's crazy.
Samurai making a crazy upset onto Buzz to keep that third in there. But Riddles not representing well so far as MKBigBoss with a swift 14-second stop.
Yeah, this is definitely a Terminator moment, man. The billionaire businessman getting upset by the robot for sure, or Big Boss gave him a taste of his own medicine, but Riddles trying to answer back, getting the call-out extension, not going to be able to close it out though, so just has to push you to the corner, try and find a ledge trap or an edge guard. Gonna hit the electric and the back air, so locking it down, but taking 60%, that's a short lead from Big Boss, but Riddles already finding the one grab, and this could just be... What was that? He got hit and was already burner boosting out of it. It looked like he just didn't get put in hits though.
Yeah, it was immediate. And this lead that MKBigBoss was able to take has dissipated so quickly. Riddles rips it away from him with the parries and the speed. MKBigBoss hasn't had time to set up, but again, a down throw. That's going to be an up tilt into the up air. Does Riddles DI properly? Yes, he does, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to cross up these top players, right? They're so used to looking for those DI lines, even in the closing seconds. I love that drift from Big Boss to find his way back, but Riddles calling out the up smash call out, and now has a huge potential forward opportunity, but Big Boss gonna drift it back, play it patient, and catch the overextension with a stock of his own. So Big Boss now up 2-1, but it looks like somehow finding the tech there.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal tech from Riddles, able to stay alive. Goes high, great recovery there to get out of the way of these Rob ledge guards. They can be so potent, and a nice parry into an electric quick punish. But again, MKBigBoss stays safe on the platforms. He's done it one too many times for Riddles to win this game, and the side B is going to get it done off the side of the stage. A great game there for Big Boss.
I love that forward air from Big Boss, and the reason for it is just that
so big.
You're positioned between Kazuya and the ledge, right? He has to go above you. Ooh. If he jumps back, well, okay, it's a little bit of an awkward situation, but then Kazuya only has up special.
Yeah,
right?
then you're below the stage against Rob.
The best option, right, if he jumps back, exactly. It gets very linear for Rob to deal with you, so you want to just try and cross him up with your timing, try and sneak your way by him, but Big Boss just utilizing the fair because it's more active, and Kazuya's double jump animation takes a while.
Yeah, it definitely does take a while. And now Riddles, after that first game, the difference maker was really just that first stock and that first interaction. So it's for Riddles going to be a matter of avoiding that type of explosive stock that Big Boss and Rob specifically can make such big use of. Another laser is going to connect as this game stays pretty even. They trade back and forth, stuck between the gyro. You ran right back into it, sir, but you're still okay. A grab is going to connect as well. Up tilt into the up air on this stage doesn't kill. Riddles can't get the DI properly. I'm not sure it would have mattered at that point.
And that was once again Big Boss, right, turning a single hit at 0 into a straight up 0 to death, right, until the stock. Riddles now answering back in turn. This is pretty much the flowchart we saw, right, for game 1. Big Boss so efficient in these advantage states, even though they're not true combos, right? He's just catching out Riddles, keeping him in the air, keeping him under pressure time and time again, somehow keeping his positioning in a way that it's not overextending.
Yeah, it's really easy to get these big extensions and simultaneously not overextend. You can get a nice extension with this character, but not go too far. And he is very good at utilizing that. And now pressuring in the corner with the gyro. Going to drop off stage, just throw it straight down the side B, trying to get something done, but it doesn't connect. At 124, Riddles is going to cling to life there.
Yeah, Big Boss loves that that down toss on the gyro. He's trying to catch you, like, landing past him, wave landing, or doing something cheeky past ledge. Trying to go for a little active, calling you out with the El Diablo, finding that back air and locking it down. So Big Boss locking down his lead again, gonna miss the grounded toss, and to start his own combo, Riddles gonna answer back with a stock of his own. This game, again, Riddles hasn't been able to find a lead yet, but managing to keep this one a little bit closer than game 1. However, how close can it really be when every interaction is a stock, it feels like?
Yeah, it's really going to be close unless there's a 2-stock deficit, right? If the two characters are within 1 stock, every interaction can take 1. So it's always close to even. MKBigBoss down throw into the up air. Riddles is going to fall out of it though. Maybe some phenomenal SDI. Another down throw. Big Boss keeps finding these. Riddles stays alive on the platform that he himself can typically make such great use of. But Big Boss has been the one on top of those interactions. Up tilt into up air, gets the job done, and MKBigBoss takes a 2-0 lead and a bit of a pop-off. He's feeling it.
And look at Riddles. Look in the player cam. Look at his eyes. The second he lost that game, there was an eye roll that came out, a head shake, and a sigh, followed by a couple more. He's taking some water, trying to recompose, but Big Boss has definitely gotten underneath his skin just a little bit. And that mental damage, right, that comes into play fighting against Rob, even if you play Kazuya, right, that you have to deal with a character that not only can 0 to death you, but just put you in these crazy advantage states.
Is he going to change characters?
I think he's changing. I think we're going to see the Terry come out here. Because he just turned off, it looked like he turned off, I think, a single jump option, so he's probably not trying to double jump cancel as much, so yeah, it's probably going to be the Terry that's coming out. And I mean, down 2-0, right? You got to try something. The Kazuya is not working.
Makes sense. And I assume that eye roll that you were talking about earlier is Riddles thinking, God, I know I'm better than this, right?
Yeah.
I know I can do better. I know that getting 3-0'd by this Rob isn't my peak. He is going to stick to Kazuya. Maybe his controls just weren't right.
Yeah.
But he's going to stay on the Kazuya, go to Smash Riddle, try and take some explosive stocks. And MKBigBoss leans forward. He knows that this is a very great chance for him to end up in winner's top 8 with a win over Riddles.
Yeah, I mean, that would be an upset, though definitely something we know Big Boss is capable of doing. Riddle now opting to take him here to Smash, though, where there's no room for Rob to get away. It's a constant scramble. Rob loves this stage too, however, because between that gyro, the laser, and his juggle capabilities, he's able to control this whole stage at once. Riddles trying to take the stock, but just not doing it quite yet, and giving Big Boss an opportunity to answer back, which is doing in explosive fashion right now.
That was a crazy sequence from Big Boss. Still going to be
chasing.
The side B gets it done as well. Riddles with very limited options. MKBigBoss keenly aware of that. Going to take that stock. Great stock from him.
You know, I said he was good. He dropped the kill and gave Big Boss a chance to answer it back. I didn't think that Big Boss was just going to take the whole dang stock there. This man needs to breathe because he's on absolute fire. I cannot remember the last time I've seen Big Boss playing this out of his mind. He's got the true combos on lock. We've seen those, but it's also the reads, the callouts, the extensions. His level of patience right now has been immaculate.
Yeah, he's playing on a different level in all facets of the game, firing on all cylinders, and now Riddles stuck at the ledge. It's his job to answer back at this point. He's going to do so with heat under his backside. The up air is going to connect, though. MKBigBoss is not trying to let this go. The up air doesn't connect either. Riddles stays below the stage. Gyro going to connect. Throw you off stage. Nair going to connect into a laser. Riddles so far in disadvantage.
And I love those weak lasers from Big Boss. They're not going to kill. They're not going to do a lot of damage, but they are going to just force Kazuya back to the ledge, back to the corner, where he's forced, into this disadvantage where
just expending options.
Exactly, because when he's over stage, he's got some decent landing options. With neutral air, with down air, right, to mix you up, deal a lot of damage and kill power. But over the ledge, he doesn't have those. Riddle's able to get on the board, but getting his DI, he's going to lock it in at least and hold on. But now no jump, no resources. A Farader's just going to beat Boopia into the blast zone. And now Riddle's potentially on his winner's side stock. Gonna drop the first tech, just have to push Big Boss to ledge. And I mean, we've seen Big Boss do this so many times in this set.
Yeah, Riddle's looking a little stressed. He knows he should be hitting these, but it might not matter. Big Boss stays alive with gyro in hand, though. Able to surge back from the ledge, the electric onto the platform, and that's certainly going to be it as Riddles takes game 3 and finds himself with a bit of solid footing to stand on.
Yeah, and I mean, it is ground, right? He finally got down, he kept his feet down, and as soon as that came through, Finesse, he was able to lock in, take a stock. That being said, we actually have seen him missing a fair amount of first techs in this tournament. Right? A fair amount of situations where he's just missing his intended extension, and it's something we see a lot, right, from Kazuya players, that they'll drop these routes, that they'll have to resort to a creative extension, a ledge trap, an edge guard, and play more neutral interactions, which is often where we see, right, players kind of take advantage of them. But we're not used to seeing that from Riddles. This man, known for playing like a task bot with this character. Or if there's a theoretical combo, we've probably seen Riddles do it in bracket 1,000 times. Today, though, it's different. Today, Riddles looks human, and the only robot on our screen has been Big Boss with his gameplay.
Yeah, and Riddles is going to need to lock in with that execution, because that has been the difference maker in a couple of these sets. It's like finding those extensions off platforms and those guaranteed 0-to-death stocks that we see Riddles take so often, and we continue to see Big Boss being the benefactor of those big stocks today.
absolutely finessed. He's gonna find the juggle so much damage, pushing you off stage. Big Boss has prioritized saying, hey, I might not get as much damage off the true combo doing it this way, but I'm gonna prioritize positioning. And if I can always keep Kazuya and end with myself below him or with him off stage and me on it, then I will give up damage to make that happen. And as a result, every neutral win is an extended advantage state, but takes a stop.
See, and right there it was Big Boss actually dropping that combo that we were alluding to Riddles doing earlier. He couldn't connect with the gyro, and now Riddles might be able to even up the game because of that, but that's like 6 round down tilts. He's still going. Make it 9, trying to push forward. The back air not going to connect as Riddles is stuck on the platform. Big Boss continues to extend. It's going to take a monumental effort at this point for Riddles.
I don't know if I'm more amazed he found 9 down tilts or that none of them tripped finesse.
Yeah, true. What are the odds of that?
He's got another 2.
There
He
it
got
is.
up to 11 before it closed on out. What an insane amount, and going all the way out to the top right corner. You don't see that many players go out there in general. Right? It's kind of that known as that space where you kind of get a moment to breathe, but not for Riddles. He is going to answer back, though, again, on his winner's side stock here in our first top 8 qualifier, but going to find the double dare. However, this is Rob we're talking about. He's just going to fly right on back, and Riddles has got to do it again.
Yeah, Riddles kind of looked a little bit defeated after losing his last stock, but he got one to answer back and immediately locked back in. He leaned forward, he said, I'm still in this, and he still is to this point. MKBigBoss has a bit of work left to do to win it. A few down tilts in a row are going to connect. Stuck between the gyro and the ledge. You're stuck in the corner now.
And dude, that F tilt, recognizing, hey, you're at the perfect spacing for F tilt at this percent to punch Riddles into the gyro, so he right past it, so he gets stuck there, was so smart. Riddles is going to find the command grab and answer back. Now the electric, though, so this is an even game. The percent here doesn't matter. It's just rage for Kazuya Mishima. We know Riddles can just take it off one hit if he can find it, but this is Big Boss's chance. Riddles now pushing the corner, pushed off stage. That gyro is going to be off the table, so Riddles is going to get back, finally opening the firm stack. No, going to miss it. This is a scramble finesse.
Yeah, and the way Riddles can extend, this is basically
last what a call out!
The drag down into the up smash. What a great last stock for MKBigBoss. He pops off a little bit. Riddles unhappy with it. He's still in bracket. He's got another chance, but MKBigBoss is going to be moving forward on winner's side. A great performance from him.
He has been playing